Thank you. More top stories now. First Alert 6 investigates who is to blame for that massive sinkhole at 67th and Pacific. City crews say that erosion under the road looks like a pressurized water main break, but MUD says its line only failed after the pavement and the cars caved in.
Omaha police say 66-year-old Timothy Fountain is now charged in a stabbing at an apartment. It happened near Maple Street and Maple Boulevard just before 1 yesterday morning. A 58-year-old was taken to the hospital with serious injuries.
An Omaha HR manager accused of stealing more than $180,000 from her job is due in court today. Prosecutors say she even used the company card on an Airbnb in Hawaii for her wedding. Denisha Edmonds was booked on a felony theft charge.
President Trump addressing the nation on the war in Iran. He says the fight is nearing completion and strikes are key to making sure Iran does not get a nuclear weapon. Since the war began, 13 U.S. soldiers have died, including Master Sergeant Noah Tegens of Bellevue.
You can now sign up for text alerts on the Omaha streetcar construction. Crews have rails into place from 11th to 13th along Farnham, and work is underway on the maintenance building near the Luminarium.
Creighton men's basketball opens tournament plays tonight in the second annual College Basketball Crown in Vegas. The Jays face Rutgers at 9:30 on FS1. Head coach Greg McDermott says he'll retire after Creighton's final game in this tournament.